Brooklyn, New York. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Condors of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Armadillos of Brooklyn. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Play action. Now Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
But you look at this defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is watched by the quarterback, you throw the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, you think about what it's taken to get to this point. The Giants and the Jets, obviously historic franchises, shared the stadium for years, never felt fully right. Well, now you got 2 New York teams with 2 different homes. And this team in Brooklyn, I'll tell you what, walking in, seeing the excitement on the fans' faces, they are ready to embrace a team here in Brooklyn, and this should be a fun experience to watch unfold. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards to pick up there.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Ready up. Hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Pushing his way through. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On 1st down, Kerr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Up the middle they go with McAllister. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They'll try and run for it with Jones. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Going quickly out to the right side. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring a blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson. And this pass and the contact rolls on there, and now 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Fielded at the 33. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Every single pass, bro.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Kern. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. But you look at this defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Back to the air on second down. Kerr. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. They go play action here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Off play action. Kerr flushed out right. Able to find Gray here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A first catch there for the NFL's leading receiver in Week 1 in terms of yardage. Also a first down. On the give, McAllister with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now. It's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it with a second down and 2 coming up.
Ready, set.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a third and 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on third and 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now a shotgun snap as he'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good, and it's 3-0 here in the second quarter. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to Taylor on first down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
When I walked in, it was just like, oh my God, like I was in awe of what I was seeing. And he pulled me to the side and said, don't ever let him.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
You know what I mean? This is something in this business that you don't share, pass it on to others. It's just like it. We're just there. It's hard.
Yeah, I heard that when we went to visit him in his trailer at one point. He did some really amazing advice. When I
Here's Gibson on the read option. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but the sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. They throw it out right complete. Touchdown! Jelani Woods, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Condors' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And that is incomplete. Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking for Elliott, and he's got the catch on the crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And inside give to Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Adetomiwa Adebawore there for the defense. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this foot. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos are back within a score. The extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, second and a yard from the 34. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Richardson. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second down and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, pioneer. Buffalo 18.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And the tight end goes in motion left. Richardson working from the gun. This pass caught. It's Woods. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal. Again, it's Richardson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Reagor, the man in motion. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Richardson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Bronco 80.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Yeah, 99 yards. Man.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of... Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A quick throw into the hands of Reagor. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Condors go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's great. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Now the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready up.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Here we go. 19 right.
Richardson off the play fake.
Oh.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, why you throw it so far? Damn.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them. And I think the ball's out, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing on 1st down. Kerr. And he fires one incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. To throw again. Kerr. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound.
And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Down to the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Thank you, because I need an interception.
Offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half.
Back.
For this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's taken on the 25. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. There he goes, left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Richardson to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. It's caught. Cooper. Powerful running. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Pittman, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Condors get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And
oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Play action. Now Richardson. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Taylor. Taking it right down Broadway. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 97 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Daron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Condors have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. takes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game. But now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going up top. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
On the ready.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's a kick.
And the ball off,
and
bro.
he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
And they'll send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Returnable here from the 38. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he gets us to the other side of midfield, across the 45 before going out.
He should be on there.
On 1st down, Kerr. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Back to throw again. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And the ball is free. Taylor lost it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looking to throw. Kerr working the middle. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to throw. Kerr. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's wrong.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as they'll go for it on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, that is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and as a result, possession switches hands. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they run the option on 2nd down. Now he's loose again. How about this? And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating for the gun. Kerr. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, They might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Kerr. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Warriors 70.
On 1st and 10. Kerr. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
17. Matthew Wright.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, they'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top